Hi. Okay, this is the reflection on video 3, which there was a lot in that. But what I'm realizing is that I'm a lot more healed than I thought I was, which is great. But okay, so let's unpack this a little. Wait. Oh, okay. So, um, all right. I know I blew over some serious events between the ages of. I'm gonna tackle the sexual issues, things, whatever happened, all right now because it's important for you to understand the dynamic of what was going on and where all of this came from. Okay. Between the ages of 15 and 19, I was raped 4 times. And between the ages of 8 and 30, I was molested countless times. Um, but you need to understand something. I didn't love myself at all. Um, I had no idea what that meant, and I didn't want to live because my life was minus love. Like there was no love that could get to me, including from myself. So, and when you vibrate at a low frequency, you attract the same vibration towards you. So I was literally dancing in hell with demons. And every predator was watching, manipulating, planning, and trying to take a piece of my soul. And they came close many times. The path of destruction was almost textbook, and it is sad and hard to imagine. But please, I don't want sympathy. I want everyone to understand that all souls deserve love. Evil is just broken or unloved. It is not separate from any of us. We are all capable of being evil, and we are all capable of becoming so numb that you don't recognize yourself anymore. I believed that life was happening to me and that I was a victim. And that God hated me. I truly believe those things. I didn't engage in my journey or believe in trust. I didn't believe in, I didn't trust, and I didn't love myself. And until that happens, pain and suffering is all that was available to me. That's just the way the universe works. And believe it or not, it is your choice of how long you stay there. No one is in control of how you feel but you. No one is in control of how you react but you. And no one decides how many times you repeat the same lesson until you learn it but you. Life beat the fuck out of me over and over. But honestly, I let it. I did. I let it. I gave up. And I didn't try. I gave up a long time ago, like too young to give up. I gave up. I was looking for myself outside myself, and I refused to look at myself inside because I believed there was nothing there to love. So I'm going to explain this reality that may be very difficult for most people to comprehend, but it's always there. It's all around you. You just can't see it sometimes. That's just because you're vibrating at a higher frequency and you don't see it. But it's very real, and there are people stuck in it. I was for a long time. I wanted to explain. Okay, let me just go into the rapes. Okay, so 2 of them were violent. And the other one, I mean, I guess you could say they were violent, but they were just like, being held by my neck and like, you know what I mean? Like restrained. So there's a difference, one, you're petrified, so you don't move, you just freeze, and the other one, you think you're gonna die. And that's what happened in that building, in the brown 3-story building. And I was dead inside. I just wanted to die, man. Like I thought this place was hell, and I didn't understand why I was here. So let me explain the dynamic when I got kidnapped too. So when I got kidnapped, this guy watched me every second. Like he had somebody watching me. Like I had somebody watching everything I was doing, what I was saying, whatever. Like there was always somebody around me. So it's not like I could have just like ran away. But I also believed that I had nowhere to go. I believed my mother when she told me, don't ever freaking come back here. I believed her. So I felt stuck, in this situation. And I didn't, really, I knew once I got myself into this situation, I realized the depth of it. And then I was just scared. And when you're scared, you know what I mean? It's just like survival mode, So, but yeah, so, that time that I got raped while I was under his care or whatever, when he left me at that guy's place, I was sleeping, and I woke up to it. Um, and he was holding my mouth, and he told me shh, because obviously he didn't want anybody else to hear what was going on. So I just cried. I just cried and tried to push him off me, and I wasn't strong enough to do that. And then I just cried and cried and cried and cried and cried. And just was like, well, this is where you're at now, Power on. Anyways, so, but I don't know how long. I mean, it was kind of recently that I realized that you can't have a victim without a perpetrator, and you can't have a perpetrator without a victim, right? And we're here to learn lessons. I truly, honestly believe that. I honestly believe that we're here for our soul expansion, for, to, move up levels, just like school or whatever, like that. That's your soul evolution. And it's really noble, actually, of somebody to come here and agree to play that part for you, and I believe that we all play those parts. Like we all are evil at one point in our evolution. And it actually was very healing to like really sink into my truth and what I do believe from my soul is true, because it made me look at everything in my life differently. No longer was I a victim, but I was a soul willing to take on a lot of challenges in order to be able to ascend or whatever, or just, succeed or whatever you want to call it. Because, like I said, everyone is capable of being evil. Everyone's capable of being a victim, And the whole point, I think, is to understand why you chose to learn that lesson. I think I probably did some bad shit in a couple of my lives, because I was like, yeah, come on, I'll fix all that in one lifetime, and dumb bitch. But anyways, but the thing is like I wouldn't change anything that happened to me for anything. The fact that I'm sitting here right now telling you this story is a miracle in itself. Um, it's a miracle. So I'm not quite sure what the significance is to my purpose yet, but I'm trying to figure it out. And maybe this is it. Maybe this is it. I don't know. If I can help one other person in their struggles or their, situation while they're dancing in their hell, then it was all worth it. So there's that. What else? Oh, I died. Yeah, so I think I died like literally a couple months after my father died, and he killed himself in my basement. So this is the beginning, okay? This is just the beginning, kids. So buckle up, buttercup, and let's get to the next video.